We're going to start this section off with a quote, which I also like, by Joseph Ferreira. And he says that to charge nobody nothing is a guarantee of no profit.
Okay.
Getting attention is not the same as getting paid, which is true. Which we already talked about. You have to attract attention, but the point is not just to attract attention. The point is to attract paying attention. Okay, now, one of the best ways that you can get attention, paradoxically, is by giving something away free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so people love to get free stuff. You know, free samples, coupons, experiences, you know, all of these things. If somebody feels that they can get something for nothing, that's a really wonderful thing. And if you can actually give something away, that's one of the best ways to attract attention.
Well, it's kind of like a test drive.
It is. And, you know, particularly because there's no visible trade-off outside of, you know, you're not paying for anything. You are investing energy or attention in something. But, you know, because there's not that barrier of having to pay for it first, people are far more likely to pay attention.
To try.
Which free is actually becoming, because of the internet, it's a lot easier to give valuable things to people for free in the form of information. So,
good.
You know, even think about the personal MBA as an, you know, giving away free value is really at the center of the business. I've been blogging and giving away my research for a long time now, years. And, you know, somebody can pull up personalmba.com and benefit from all of the writing that I've published for free for years and never pay for it. But by offering that value free, there's something for other people to pay attention to. And then, you know, every so often, like for coaching, I'll offer that if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, just let me know and we'll set up a call. You don't have to pay anything and we'll figure out whether it's right for you. And, you know, I'm investing time and energy up front, but the barrier to somebody actually doing, you know, actually saying, yeah, I'm interested, let's talk, is actually very low. And then, you know, most of the people who I talk to end up being interested. And so that's the foundation of my coaching business too. So offering something for free is a really good way to get other people's attention. Because if you're giving them value up front, they get to take a test drive. They get to experience the value that you're providing. They have no risk. So people are willing to invest in you if you give them something first. You know, it's also related to what we'll talk about in sales, the idea of reciprocation. You giving them something, you know, no strings attached, and then that increases the probability that they will actually, you know, comply with some type of request, whether it's an offer or a sale or whatever, down the road. So giving something away free, whether it's a free sample or an experience or a test drive or whatever, is a good way to get people's attention because there are no barriers.
Nice.
Now, the thing is, giving things away free is effective, but, and this is a big caveat, giving free value attracts attention, but it obviously does not pay the bills. You can't just give away free value and expect that to be a business. If you want it to not be a business, then that's fine. But, you know, we are studying this from the perspective of converting that attention into an actual paying customer. And it's really easy, you know, and going back to, you know, the siren song of becoming famous, it's really easy to give and give and give and give and give, you know, create something that, you know, quote unquote goes viral. Well, even if it does, and even if a lot of people pay attention to that,
it's still not paying the bills.
Yeah, if nobody comes back to you and says, I want what you've got, then it was a waste of time. It was a waste of money. So, you know, giving away free value is effective, but in order for it to really be effective, you have to have something, you know, some type of offer that you can give to people that actually results in them giving you back value for the value that you're providing. Otherwise, you're just giving away the farm.
Now, I think it's easy when you're starting a business to give away things for free to try to attract people. Would you recommend when you give away something for free, already having something ready to sell immediately?
That's the best case.
Okay.
So, sometimes, and a lot of bloggers do this. I did this. You just start giving, which is good. But there has to come a point in time from a business standpoint where you stop giving and you start trading. And so, ideally, before you start giving stuff away, you already have an offer that's pre-prepared. So people who are interested, because if what you're giving away is valuable, people will say, I want more. How can I do this? Absolutely. And they'll be willing to trade with you. But if you don't have anything to offer, that's a problem. So, best case, yes, have something pre-prepared that you can offer to people. Okay. If not, and blogs are a good example of this, you can start giving, and what you're receiving for that is permission, either in the form of an email opt-in or an RSS, subscriber or whatever, and then you can present your offer later.
Okay.
But at some point, you have to stop, or you don't have to stop giving. You can still keep giving, but you have to have something that you can trade to, or it's not a business. So use free as the foundation of a strategy to get people's attention, but always have something to trade in addition.
Great.